Security's too tight.
Eyes on my back.
valuable. Where I heard something.
Systems are eager to absorb new data. I find this traveling a great pleasure.
There's still someone alive under all that gear?
I used to be quite the adventurer when I was younger. Now, these old bones just can't keep up.
Gotta make sure we've got enough power.
Hey, Sturgis.
Make sure it's all on the same grid. All the parts have got to be able to talk to each other, you know.
Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay, I'll start scanning. Just get on the platform. I'll do the rest. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it! Hold on to your butt!
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Jammed.
You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. I've been looking for you for so long.
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
I'll kill them for this. All of them.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take... Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to Please, try. Let's start.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far. It's good to find... I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it wasn't scientific, so they found.
I think I see where this is going.
Then perhaps you already understand why it was necessary for the Institute to acquire me. The Institute, plenty of that was available, even in their attempt, but then I am their father.
So much time. Wasted.
I know. I know you.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every complete... I won't lie. What else can I say?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, the Institute.
They need your help, Sean. It's rough up there, to say the least.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting. It was a disaster. No. We look after our own now. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can just... What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death...
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. Has it always been? For many years, with old age. But
right.
I know there's the Institute. I've been a part, and now...
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes. That is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute you've been...
Sure. Things are pretty terrible up there.
I've seen it myself, and it's a life. We really do. Will you take...
All right.
Thank you. The Institute. You want to introduce... And finally...
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating problem.
Why build it to look like you?
We'd advance the technology behind synths to a new angle. I'll make sure, but do you think you...
I don't need a synth.
Yes, but not the Sean you were looking for. I wouldn't claim.
Sean.
Our advances will, in time, change the world.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
Doctor.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right.
All systems
I'm Allie.
nominal.
Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's... When Father told us, if you don't mind my...
I wanted to kill the son of a bitch who murdered my wife.
Kellogg always was a cold bastard. If you ask me, we're better off without him. Now, I'll give you a quick... As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and we maintain it. There's a lot of the work we do, so...
Sure. Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. Take your time. If there's anything else you'd like to know...
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement. When necessary, we can... Fortunately, it's a good thing, too, because the...
Oh, I don't know.
Dr. Fillmore.
Most
Hi
of them
there.
have lasted long
Something
past
I
their
can help you
projected
with?
lifespans. If you ask me. We're built pretty well.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
No, I can't talk about that.
She's been at it for like 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Excuse me, Doctor.
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are.
Don't worry. I promise I won't.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access.
Thank you.
Given that the relay is the only way to access, in case if nothing else. Now, unless...
I'd like a progress report on your division if you don't...
Taking your new appointment in stride. Very well. I'm hoping that the...
Yeah?
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Good to see you.
Hey.
Carry on, sir.
Nothing to report, sir.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock
We're
some
all
heads
looking
together.
forward to working with you.
They're dragging
Power
their feet
armor
on the
is
targeting
sturdy,
package upgrades I
but it
asked
limits
for.
your
Maybe
mobility.
I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
Hi, Doc.
So, here you are. I'll be upfront with you. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand.
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time. It's nothing personal. Now, Father, our primary
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll... Now, unless you need some...
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation.
Fine. Once a Courser, we then begin... In those cases, all too often...
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
Greetings, sir.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
That going. So I've had to put everything else.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren.
Right.
I can't wait for you.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name, our most important. To that end, we've even started.
Sure.
You probably saw.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, I'm sure
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but
Great. In any case.
You mentioned medical care. I might need that.
In that case, he's our top biologist. Dr. Volkert, you won't find...
Here's that holotape you gave me, full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this.
The Institute isn't our enemy, remember?
I know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Just in case. All the good. After that...
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunate, as remarkable, the superiors...
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives.
Who erased his memories? And why?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind it. We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more harm is done. Now you should get moving. Many...
This as painful as possible. Sloppy tactics back. This won't take long. I was hoping for a challenge. Guess I'll... Watch out! I can't move my arm!
lost visual. Back up! I'm warning you. I have strict shoot to kill. Target reacquired. Honor and glory.
Hey.
Yeah, sure. I'll trade with you.
Hey.
What's up?
Heads up.
Time to split up the loot?
Heads up.
What do you
Wait
want?
there.
Okay.
Come on.
Just hope this helps.
I need you to get out of your power armor.
No problem.
Sure. Look alive.
I'll take care of it. Sure, no sweat.
Look alive.
Well? All right.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X688.
Uh-huh.
I've already neutralized.
Neutralize the perimeter guard? Who the hell talks like that?
What do we know about this synth, Gabriel?
Designation B5. He's probably got his best fighters. So,
All right, let's go.
right behind you, sir.
I can handle these raiders on my own.
I have no reason to doubt that, sir, but I have my orders. If you take on that synth, I'll be right there with you.
Hey,
I'll take care of it.
over here.
Sure, no sweat.
What the hell was that? I found him.
Please don't run.
Sloppy tactics, bad aim.
That's how we
This
do
one.
things around here.
You're already ready. Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization once he's shut down.
Good. I'd like to avoid...
Well, that's all, sir. Keep your eyes open, sir.
Hey, they didn't need that anyway. Wholesale slaughter on the high seas. Make a great story, wouldn't you say?
Perfect. Got it.
This looks promising. This stuff should help us out.
Well done. Judging by your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents just like me. So,